Hey, what's up you guys, this is DarthZadyBun for ZHM Entertainment here with another video review. Now today I'm having a look at the Marvel Galleries Daredevil figure. Now this is based off the look for Daredevil in the comic books. It's a slight departure from the Netflix version, which is probably the understatement of the year. But I gotta say, this is probably the best Daredevil figure in its price range at the moment. It's such an amazing figure, but we'll get to the nitty-gritties in just a moment. So as is always the case with a review of this nature, we will be talking about the aesthetics and the age factor. So let's get right into it. Now when we talk about aesthetics, that refers to the overall visual appeal of the piece. Basically what we see is a comic accurate version of Daredevil sort of leaping off a cathedral, and he has his billy clubs thrown out. Now this is really cool. The billy clubs have this sort of like twisty, bendy wire kind of thing, so it's actually customizable, and I gotta tell you that it's such a cool little feature. So from a line of statues that's not really known for having workable accessories or included accessories, this is a pretty kick-ass idea. I mean, just look at that. So the possibilities are endless. I do feel that it has sort of like a Joe Quesada sort of look to it, like from the Guardian Devil storyline a couple of years back. Great story, you need to look at it if you haven't. But yeah, overall I'm so happy with this thing. Really impressed. Looks pretty kick-ass. Now one of the main selling points of Marvel Gallery statues are of course the included bases, the diorama-esque bases. And what's really nice about this one, as you can see, it has pilot holes there at the back which allow you to actually hang the statue on the wall or something like that. So that's pretty kick-ass as well. Very functional, very nice way of displaying it. I should mention that this particular piece scales in pretty well with other figures in the Galleries line, including the Femme Fatales figures as well. So yeah, all throughout you can see fairly even paint work. There's a little bit of gloss here and there, such as on the gloves, on the boots, I think on his eyes as well. One slight issue that I have with it, and this is I think only slightly disappointing, is the fact that there is a general lack of shading throughout the figure. I think this figure would have really popped a lot more if we saw some of the shading that we had seen on other figures in this line. But for the most part, pretty happy with the overall visual appeal. So let's talk about the age factor. Now, the age factor is a generic standard that we use to assess the degree to which a figure makes one go ish with excitement or ish with disappointment. So it is a balanced approach, and it would be very difficult to make this assessment without actually considering the price point. Now, I think that one of the main selling points of the Galleries line of figures, or statues rather, is the fact that they are so pocket friendly. In other words, you can get a pretty decent figure, a pretty decent statue at a pretty decent price, and that for me is a major win. Now in terms of build quality, I mean, these are pretty kick-ass figures, very nicely made overall, though they are a little bit hit and miss across the different releases. This one, for example, the major challenge that I have is of course the paint work. I really wish that there had been some shading, some texturing across the costume, because that would have really made it pop. But the fact that it's not there doesn't detract too much from it. This is probably one of the better looking Daredevil figures, especially at this price point, and I have no hesitation with recommending it. So go out and do the thing. Now you can contact our friends at Cosmic Comics for figures like this and others. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, follow, do all of that stuff, and I will chat to you guys soon. Ciao!